feel like God was with me. There are different ways to hear God, but like I think that was always the easiest way for me to hear him.
And we're back. Welcome to Showcase Radio here on Black Fredericksburg Radio. And we have a special guest, don't we, Dev?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. It's my boy J-Lil in the building.
Yes, What's good?
What's up, bro? How you doing? Talk to the people.
I'm good, man. I'm honored to be here. You know what I'm saying? I always love what y'all got going on. So.
Yeah, man. We're honored to have you, bro. We're very excited. You know what I'm saying? We got something a little special going on a little later. You the first one doing the freestyle in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Honored.
Yo, for those who don't know, J-Lil, one of the toughest rappers here in the Fredericksburg area.
Appreciate it.
What?
Guaranteed
I'm excited.
bars.
I'm excited.
Guaranteed flow. You know what I'm saying?
What? Excited, yo. Yeah, man.
You can't even get it out.
Can't even get it out.
Yo, so J-Lil, man, you've been making music for a while, man. So tell the people like how long you've been making music, what made you get started, all those things.
Yeah, man. I've been rapping since I was like 3. My mom used to have us in a group called the J Brothers because my name is Jordan. My older brother's Joshua. So she used to put us in these sweatsuits. And we used to go like church to church.
Hey.
Yeah, he had most of the song. I had like this little verse.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But that verse, I was waiting for them. But yeah, and I started then, bro. I started right when I was 8. And then I recorded my first EP. I dropped it at 14 in high school. Yeah, so... since then, you know, but I grew up in a music family, bro. My dad was an artist, you know, could sing like nobody's business. My mom sung, you know, my brothers do music, so that's how it really is just something I grew up around. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
So when was that moment that you realized that you was tough? Like what song, or you might have freestyled in school? Like what the reaction of people like for you to like, yo, I'm actually that guy for real.
Yeah, that's a great question because like I want to say it was a moment, but in actuality, like when I look back, especially with where I am now, I really feel like it was nothing but just like a process, and God kept sending me signs to keep going. So like at one point, I was convinced I was that guy. Probably like high school. Okay. I was convinced I was that guy. And like the more I went along and I look back, I'm like, man, I was never that guy. All I knew was that I wanted to keep like improving. Like I want to say like high school time, I had this like this feeling of like I want to be the best there is. Yeah. Right. Like I want to be, you know, the best there is, and people kept coming around and told me to keep going. Like time after time after time again, they just kept, hey, keep going, and I would hear it from different people. Yeah. I don't know if it was one single moment. I've had a lot of moments. Yeah, but they all just kind of came together. And
it's been a journey.
Keep going.
Yeah, man. Would you say? I know you said you came up basically in a music family. Was there ever any pressure from the perspective of being good, considering your family was good?
Yeah. Okay. So like my dad, he coached, and he very much had high standards. Now I wasn't on like Joe Jackson or nothing, but like he wasn't, you know, get the dance move right. It was like there was an expectancy to be good. You feel me? So like I expect you to perform at a high level, almost like that coach mindset, and that pushed us to be better. Yeah. So I would say there definitely was some pressure that I think there's good pressure. You know, like he say all the time, pressure make diamonds, right? That's what Leonard be telling me, But yeah, man, I think there's a good pressure, and it definitely pushed me to be better. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
So my question, we've talked about pressure. So my question is, so you grew up in a church home. Like, you know, I don't know if you started off being a Christian rapper. Like, did you feel like that was a pressure, like, to do that? Or, it was. You felt like that was a pressure?
Yeah, good question. Not a pressure, because I felt like ever since I was young, I loved God. Like, and then I was actually just talking about this. Like you get to a point where, you know, your parents' faith becomes your faith. And then you want to, you know, experience things in life a little more. Yeah. And, you know, you start exploring again, like when you get like college age, you're a little older. And I ended up at the same thing. Okay. So it was never a pressure to be that. In the beginning, it was like, well, that's all I know. Yeah. You feel me? Like I didn't find out about, you know, what was going on in like 2000 to 2010 mainstream hip hop until I was dang near in high school. Yeah. Like it was new to me and it breathed a new life into me. But I would say like it was it was all I knew. You know, I was just doing what I saw, doing what I knew. And then it kind of evolved into my own thing.
You're doing one great job, sir.
You said what?
You're doing a great job. Great job. This song is...
Bro, your songs be fire, man. And I know navigating that space where you're trying to exist in like a mainstream secular industry, but still maintain that identity that's rooted in Christ. Can you talk about the difficulty in making music from that perspective?
Yeah, it's not easy. Like, I think more than ever I've been wrestling with just the title, because as an artist, it's simple to us, right? Like, y'all are artists too. Like we know what we want to do, we know what we want to be. But then there's like the consumer marketing side, what they see. So like, if you call yourself pop, they're gonna expect something. If you call yourself Christian artist, they're gonna expect something. So I think for me, like, I've just been trying to wrestle with what does it mean to be who God's made me to be. Right. You feel me? Like, and how in some ways does that challenge the status quo and like what's popping right now or what's expected. So I'm just trying to be true to myself. Like, labels here or there, I'm just trying to be true to who He's made me to be.
Yeah. So like, what is when you're dropping these EPs? You've been dropping a lot of music back to back. What's been the goal for the listener to take away?
I think. For so long, I prioritized just making great music. Yeah. And it got to a point where I neglected the message. Like, what is my story? You know, like, what do people know what I believe? Do people know what I'm about? And I just focused on the music. And now that I feel like the music is there, I'm getting back to the message right now. Yeah. Like, the message of, like, I want people to find in my music a believer who's walking through life and who's honest about that life. Like, not just somebody who has it all figured out and there's a perfect resolution at the end of every song. Because that's not how life is. But the Christian industry has made it that way, you know. And I want to be more of an artist who's Christian than a Christian artist. If that makes sense. Like, I want you to see that, like, I'm wrestling with all the same things you're wrestling with. And I still cling to Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm still wrestling with it. So I want people to, like, see the honesty and the realness.
That's fire.
And see that.
Do you think by being a Christian artist, it limits your choice or choosing of features that you want to do?
Yeah, it's usually it is a wrestle at times. Yeah, there was a time where I didn't care. Like, I didn't care, and now, like, I don't need them to be Christian. I don't need them to, you know what I'm saying, like believe what I believe. But we do got to be talking about something, right? Like, we gotta have a like a reason for what we're making music for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And even with the message you're delivering, you're being transparent. And that's key, bro. Speaking of transparency, you got a baby.
I do.
Yeah, talk about the father life, how that's been.
Man. One of the things on the top of my head, I was just talking to my wife about this earlier, is I am learning I am not very patient. God's working that out of me with this kid, because everything is about him now. But it's been beautiful. Like, it's been beautiful. We had a lot going on when we had the baby, so it's been a little bit of a process just taking it in. You know what I'm saying? Like, really sitting in it. Because I don't know if, like, you ever really... I think we, like, romanticize, when we be a father one day, but, like, it took me a while to actually be like, oh, yeah, I'm a dad.
Yeah, I'm a dad.
Like, you know, it's still pretty fresh, but I'm learning something new every day about him, about myself, you know, just about, you know, me and my wife's dynamics. So, but it's been great overall.
That's amazing, bro. Yeah. Has it changed the way that you've viewed either yourself as an artist or the legacy you want to leave behind through your music?
Yeah, no, it has. It definitely has. Like, I think for me, like, we talk about all the time how, like, we're not gonna put nothing on him, right? But mom's a singer, I rap, sing, right? Like, it's a chance he may be in the music,
right? Yeah, most likely.
I hope so. I hope so.
Yeah. So, like, I want to be able to build something that he's ready to just come into, like, as an infrastructure. Like, I don't want him to have to fight the fight that we're fighting. You know, I want it to be easy for him. But it definitely is more purpose-filled. Like, it's more like, you know, kick behind you, you know, to get moving on some things.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna throw this out here. Like, you think when your son gets to that age, he can be better than you?
I hope so.
I hope so. Sure.
Yeah, I hope so.
That's the goal.
The funny thing is, I've been looking at, like, the whole T.I. and Damani all that situation. Yeah, and that's been cool to see. I think he was talking about his dad, and he was like, "Nah, I'm not better than him." You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think that the next generation should have enough tools to surpass the previous generation. So, like, I hope that, like, my dad, he was nasty. Like, that was a high bar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I wanted to hit that bar and even more. And I want him, if he wants to do it, to take it even further. If he wants to. If it's in his, I'm not going to force it. But if it's in his heart, I love for him to take it further. I'm going to give him everything he needs.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I mean, I agree with that. I think that, like we're talking about, legacy, setting up the next generation to be better is the key.
Yeah.
You know, for you, talking about legacy, are there any artists that you've looked up to when you started making music? Anyone that you took inspiration from?
Yeah. So like, my initial inspirations were like niche Christian inspirations, like, you know, like Kenton Jones.
Okay.
You know, some of those dudes like in the cut of CHH. And then I got into like Lecrae,
Of course,
you know,
of course.
the
Church
Minio,
Clothes,
all of that
yeah,
crew.
yeah.
But honestly, like, and he was a turning point for how much I can rap about. But then once I got into like J. Cole.
Yeah.
And like J. Cole was really one of the first like that I was, my goodness.
Yeah,
like,
what's going on here?
Like, like,
right.
Like,
Serious.
To me, I was just like, man, he's expressing everything that he's thinking. Like, there's no box.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, there's definitely been a lot of inspirations along the way. Like, and I try to take from everybody. I try to take, you know, from the best of the best, especially if they move me. I'm like, okay, how can I, you know, make somebody feel how they made me feel?
Yeah. Have you ever had a moment in performances and even in the studio that you can remember that gave you that feeling?
Man, it's a lot of studio sessions at this point. I think one of the sessions that really stick with me. There's two that really stick with me. One of them was a song. It was something I was doing, and another one I was a part of the song, but it was my boy who was doing it just because it was an emotional moment. But one of them was I was doing. I wasn't singing at the time, like at all. Which singing has opened a lot more for me as far as like listeners. Yeah. But I was singing like in choir. I was doing show choir and all of that. But I wasn't singing in my music. Because I was like, I'm a rapper's rapper. You know what I'm saying? Rappers don't sing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I was acting old at like 14. And my brother and my dad, they sat in the loft and they was like, bro, you need to sing. Yeah. Like, you need to expand your
sing,
music. Bro. I appreciate it, bro.
I know. I wish he would have did it at the show. It made me mad. I'm not going to lie. I'm like, come on.
Yeah, I got you next time. But now, like, I did not want to sing because, for one, I was surrounded by incredible singers. Like, my dad was a phenomenal singer. My brother's a phenomenal singer. I know what amazing is, and I always felt like if it wasn't amazing, I shouldn't do it. And that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, but as far as studio session, me and my brother, probably the first singing song we made is called Can't Compete. It's still out. That night was special because he's a big part of, like, helping me and my whole camp basically just develop in our song making abilities. He's an engineer, but he's also he's an artist too. Yeah. But he just helps and push you. But we were doing this song called Can't Compete, and he pushed something out of me that I didn't know I had. Yeah. Like I was like, man, I can hear this, and he was like, do you need to do it? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that was a special moment to me. Like,
that's fire,
man. It really you know, showed me that, like, oh, like, there's more in me than I thought.
Yeah, bro. That's why we need people around us. That collective, like you were talking about, is going to bring other stuff out. Dev sings, I rap, but me being around him, I'm like, well, I can hit this melody. I can do this. You know, Dev's like, I got some bars in me. You know what I'm saying?
Calm down now. You know, calm down.
But that's what it does. Yeah. You know, so, but speaking on your collective, I know you have a group of artists that you work with. Can you speak to that a little bit too?
Yeah. So we still, you know, getting things together in the background, but I want to say it's about like 4 to 5 of us, and then we got other people that we work with that aren't like on our immediate camp, but they might as well be like, you know, family in that sense, because, you know, we all move like family. But it's me, Redeem, UB, Illa, you know,
Illa Fire.
Yeah. So
that's his wife, y'all, by the way.
Dog. Yeah. So we all share resources, work together, and then I work a lot with Freedom as well, like in different capacities. You know, Ashley, YAT Green, that whole crew,
for sure.
Chelsea, like I love all of them. So we just try and, you know, build each other up, share resources. You know, whenever somebody can help each other out with something. So we're just trying to pull each other up.
Yeah. What have you seen be the benefit? Just because I want the people to know how important it is to be a part of a group. Yeah. Right? The benefit of that collective team effort.
Yeah, it's definitely changed my mind on a lot of things. Because I was a very much so like to myself type of like no collaboration type of artist. Like you know who could teach me anything? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
And that's so wrong, bro. Yeah, that's so wrong. It's made me so good. Like I can probably point out individual things about each one of them that helped me. Like Redeem helped me with my bars. You know what I'm saying? Like UB helped me with song making. You feel me? Like Illa helped me with not thinking in such a straight line. You know what I'm saying? So like there are different things that you could pull from different people that make you a better artist. Yeah. That you would never know. Right. You think you got all the answers, but get a team, man. Yeah. Get a team. Yeah. But even if it's not a team, get around some like-minded creatives. You feel me? People who understand how you, because we think different. We bro.
You know not facts,
like, yeah, like we see things that people don't, you know, we see ahead of time that people don't, you know, with vision.
Perspective.
Like, but it's good to have people that get it.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Right. But since you already hit on it, son, you say you have a camp. So do you think it's really important now that artists that's growing now or that's still doing music, it's important for them to get in some type of music camp to learn how to songwrite, record, produce,
like training of some
training of that sort?
Yeah. So the seeds were planted for me back in college. I went to school called Catawba College in North Carolina. Yeah. It's a popular music program, so I got the experience. Basically firsthand being around creatives and seeing what that could do. You know what I'm saying? Like seeing what's possible, you know? So even if you don't feel like no one's got nothing to teach you, try it out. You never know. Yeah. Like it's a lot of heat out here. It's a lot of talent.
Sure.
Like y'all don't know. I ain't know this man at all until he came to one of our open mics. I was like,
serious.
Who is this guy?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, bro. So Let's go. Let's switch to your music. I'm gonna say my favorite song, "Honest." So, that's
that's a joint.
So when you was writing that song, was something going on? Like what, or was it just a regular song? Was it about someone? Like what made you make that song, and what made you want to drop that song?
Yeah, no. So funny thing is, when I wrote that, I remember when I wrote it. It was at 3 a.m. It was like 3 or 4 a.m. I had just watched somebody's testimony on Instagram.
Okay.
And then I felt inspired to go make a song.
Yeah.
That's how it started.
Okay.
Now, when I heard the beat, like the melody just came to me and I was like, okay, that's it, right? Now, when I originally wrote it, it was about a relationship.
Okay.
Right? Like, I love to, I think artists can take all kinds of perspectives. They don't have to be perspectives that you exactly went through, but they can be perspectives that are inspired by situations that happen in your life. At the time, I'm a 2-year married man. I've experienced those things in that song. Okay. Now, I had somebody, my mother-in-law, she listened to the song. This is fresh. This is like 2 months ago. And she said, I want you to listen to it again from the perspective of God talking to you. And it fits perfectly, and it kind of messed me up. Because it was from the perspective of like saying like sometimes how he gets frustrated with us in our relationship and how like him being honest. And I was like, I never even.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's insane. It messed me up because like how many times do we think about, you know, God being honest with us, like, being frustrated with us, you know, and that I'm still processing that because I feel like there are things that I don't feel like I fully create from myself. Like sometimes I really think the Holy Spirit helps me a lot. So like there are things that I don't even fully know the meaning of it. Like, and I think that could have been one of those things. So I was like, whoa.
Hit a whole other layer on that.
Yeah, there's a whole other layer.
Yeah, man.
It's so funny because like I blast that song probably.
It's on fire
every day, pretty much.
I appreciate it.
I blasted today, and my brother was in the car. He's like, "Yeah, that's my boy." I'm like, "You do not know him." I was like, "I know." He's like, "Nah, it's J-Lil." Yeah, that's my boy. You don't know him at all. I was like, "I'm telling you, like that song, it doesn't sound like the guy that's sitting right next to me at all. It sounds like a guy that commercial. Like it's like
I appreciate it.
J-Lil, nah, this someone else.
Oh, wow. That's the goal. that's the goal, brother. That's what my dad like. I want to call it like the when we was in the shop about 2 to 4 years of just being in the studio he had built. Me, Redeem, you know, shout out Q. We was just in there, and the goal was to make music that could be timeless for one,
yeah,
and that could hang with the best of them.
Yeah.
Like, we never wanted to make music that could be compared to people who may have like the same amount of followers.
Sure.
Yeah.
No, we wanted to be taken serious. So like we just worked to try and make like industry standard music, like high level music. So,
For sure.
Definitely high level.
Yeah, I
You know, it
appreciate
comes
that,
through
man.
in the engineering.
Yeah.
Comes through in the delivery of it. It's definitely experienced music for
I
sure.
appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man, absolutely. Talk about a little bit, if you can, the relationship you have with God and how that plays into your music. Because you mentioned it a couple times throughout
Yeah, man. It's it's deep. It goes back a while. But you know, I always felt like God was with me.
Yeah.
Like always. And music was always was like, there are different ways to hear God, but like I think that was always the easiest way for me to hear him. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was creating. But man, that's a loaded question.
Yeah.
That's a loaded question. Everything, like to keep it simple, like I'm nothing without him.
Amen.
Like I'm nothing without how he set everything up around me, how he's been connecting me to certain things and certain people. Like it's all him, and I'm submitted to however he wants to do this thing, however he wants to use me. So I could go on about that to keep it short. Yeah, he's everything.
Amen, bro.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about these 2 new singles you dropped.
Yes,
You got
sir.
it's 2 in 1, and then you got God Vision.
Yep.
So let's start with 2 in 1. Give us like the breakdown of that song.
Yeah, so 2-1, it's a pack with me and my boy Redeem.
Okay.
And we do these packs. We cook up all the time, and like recently we were like, we need to just start dropping. Like we need to start because you know we be hoarding music. 2-1 is a like it's a Valentine's Day theme pack. That's why we put it out when we put it out. And essentially, you know, it's about like the realism, the struggles, the hopes, the dreams, just the dynamics of marriage and any relationship. Really, like it's really about that. You know what I'm saying? So 2-1 is basically like projecting those hopes.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like what you know what you need from me. Like we can go all the way. Like this can be whatever you want it to be. And that's kind of like the first half of it.
Okay.
You feel me? But yeah, 2-1 is definitely just expressing that, like those hopes and those visions that every man has going into a relationship, like what they want us to be and how far you want this to go, you know? Yeah.
For sure.
That's fine. Yeah, I listen to that. No, to me, what you need, be like,
Yo, that was crazy.
I was like, what's my dog on? Like, I was like, every time I hear a song, it's like, I gotta say something every time. When I see you, what you need, baby. just letting you know that I'm listening. I support.
I appreciate it. Yeah. And some of that is even from like the tone of like, you know, I got it. Like, you know, I got the vision, girl.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like I like to be very direct. I think it's more impactful when you're direct in your music than versus like, you know, being like ambiguous. So like, I want you to know I'm talking to you. You know what I'm saying? So like, I try to put people in that situation. So like tell me what you need from me. You feel me? Like let me know, you know, what you need for us to make it where we can make it. And in the verse, I'm just gonna spoil you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you deserve it. I'm just gonna spoil you. So
And the fact like the content that you putting with it, it's like, all right, brother, you know, I gotta put me in the background or something. Let me feel. You know what I mean? But let's talk about God Vision. And I saw the clip. I listened to the song. He's singing too.
Yeah.
So talk a little about that one.
Yeah. Shout out to Redeem on the alley-oop because he set me up beautifully on that one. But now God's Vision, bro, is really, it's really, that one's like, that's the balance of the project, you know? Like you got like the hopes, you know, the dreams, like everything being all peachy. But then you got like the reflective, like realism of what it is we go through, you know what I'm saying? And how like at the end of the day, I'm hoping that this can be built on God's vision. You know, like at the end of the day, it's us. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where that more so comes from, is that like it's him and us under him. You know what I'm saying? As one. So that's why we did 2-1, 2, and then the divide into one. Because the two becoming one flesh. Right. And like I feel like sometimes I'm only 3 years in, but I feel like from what I've seen, like it is very easy to forget, like you are supposed to become one. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like you are supposed to work towards being one. Right. You feel me? Not just stand separately and do life separately while living together. Like, no, like all my selfish desires go out the window.
Yeah.
Like, it not overnight.
Right.
It take time.
Right.
And I do not have it figured out right now. Like, don't hear what I'm not saying.
Yeah.
But that's what we should be working to where, like, you pleasing me, I'm pleasing you.
Right.
How can we continue to just please each other?
I love that,
You know what
bro.
I'm saying? So God's vision more of that melancholy, like, sit with it. Like,
Yeah.
you know, type of
Yeah, bro, that joint is fire, especially because this is what I love about Christian music when it lands like this, because you have artists who are taking the word for what it really says, but delivering it in a creative way that can compete in a mainstream market.
Yeah.
That's the goal, bro.
Yeah.
That's it. So I commend y'all for doing that.
Appreciate
bro.
it, man.
Yeah, man.
Because even for me, like, I'm not the biggest Christian listener. I mean, send me some songs. I love to listen.
Yeah.
But I think I went to
You and me both.
James. James. I think I went to James for his show in DC, Christian show. I was like this.
Yeah.
This don't sound like Christian music, but I hear the message in it. I was like, dang, this time it's like, oh, I see the vision, I see what's going on, and I feel the message as well. And so it doesn't matter, as long as you put that message across. When you, at least you're getting something from it. I mean, like, hey, man. So I like.
Yeah, some of the best Christian music is not the most popular.
Right.
Like, you'll find it at those shows.
Yep.
Like, you'll find, like, some of the best. And that's where I feel like, you know, we just got to keep doing what we're doing to try and change that landscape.
Yeah.
Because some people never hear of some of the best Christian music, honestly. So, but yeah, man.
For sure,
I
dog.
agree.
Yeah, what's next? What's next for J-Lil? Next music? Next album?
Yeah,
EP?
man. I'm dropping like crazy.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have my regular releases, right? Like on Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, all of that. So I'm gonna have my regular releases. I do have something coming right around the corner. I'm gonna wait until I announce that. That's coming right around the corner.
Okay.
But in the meantime, like kind of like the underlying bedrock is I'm also building my direct to consumer channel. So I have a website, jlil.com, where I have a lot of back catalog that, you know, may never come out. I'm sure y'all can relate. Like, it may never come out. So I'm like, I'm not worried about the polishing. I'm not worried about it being perfect or perfectly mixed. I'm literally going in the session, bouncing it out, and putting it on my site, and you can buy it. You know, so you can buy it for like between $1 and $2. Like, it's cheap. You know, it's mad cheap, and you keep the music.
Okay.
You know, it's your music. You know, if your subscription get canceled, you good. You got something. So I have more than enough to get through the year.
Yeah.
With that. With just those drops.
Yeah.
But I am going to have my more mainline drops that I'm putting out, and you'll see more of that. Hopefully a couple music videos, just, you know, if everything line up right. So shows, you know, I'm getting out wherever I can.
Yeah, man. Marketing.
Yeah,
So
bro. It's time to go. Yeah, it's time to go.
Man.
So,
Yo, we appreciate you.
Yeah, of course,
coming
man.
through to the
Appreciate y'all.
showcase.
Yes, sir.
Anything you want to
Appreciate
leave with the
y'all,
people before we get out of here?
Yeah, man. I represent Christ, G-Man Entertainment in Woodbridge. I would say, you know, find out what you're doing it for. Stick to that.
Yeah.
And be true to that. Yeah. So.
For sure.
Yeah. That's what I'm
Already.
dealing with.
It's your boy James.
It's your boy Dev.
And we out.
Yes, sir.
I've been lonely.
Yeah.
I've been
Can
waiting
you turn me up a little bit?
for you. I'm pretending, and that's all I can do. The love I'm
Let's go have fun with this.
ain't making it through to your heart.
All right. Yeah. Hey. These verses that I lay down, never going to bed. Opinions start to get real quiet when you ahead. When I come through, I'm sliding without a sled. I'm colorblinded today, so all I'm seeing is red, okay? Rather engine up, missions and attention up. I'm dropping like I'm catching a hook. Somebody pick them up, they can't. All y'all lie when y'all rant. The messages are repetitive, dare I say it's a chant. Dare I say that I'm hearing your struggles with the abandonment. Every time I listen, it's secondhand and embarrassment. And yeah, I say it handy, cause the second that they handed you the mic was the moment that you couldn't get it right. Copied your influences, couldn't come to your senses. The music became dependent. I know cause I'm in the senses. Shame. The moment that it looks too steep is the moment I remember that my bag too deep. Lil.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yo, that's J-Lil here on Showcase Radio.
Black Fredericksburg Radio.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And we out.
And we are out.
And I'll be honest, let me be honest, let me be honest, baby be honest,
Yeah. Hey.
in the O.